Hey Flosstube, it is Michelle from Made by Michelle McGraw, and this is Flosstube number 73. It is June 14th, 2022, and I have finally found some time to film a Flosstube. So, I've had a busy couple weeks. I've had a busy in life, busy in stitching, apparently busy in shopping, so I'll show you some of that. We have chaos. It's storming outside, which is fantastic because we really need the rain in North Carolina. It is 100 degrees with like heat index of like 105 this week. So we are hot. Long gone is the days of good hair. It's going to be frizzy. It's the South, okay? We struggle. Southern girls struggle. So no more good hair. That's it. We're done with that. I'm so sorry. The dogs are underneath the table and Moose is here, my son's dog, and he's kind of big, so when he bumps something, everything moves. Hopefully he will go and find something else to do rather than be underneath my table. We'll see. Okay, I have a huge giveaway to do today. So stay tuned, get a piece of paper. You're going to write down numbers. I am giving away, I think there's 38 charts for celebrating Christmas stitching in July. So I stitch Christmas starting in July and I will stitch it the rest of the year. So to do that, I've dug through my stack of giveaways and pulled out a bunch of Christmas charts, and I'm going to share those with you. Now, because I'm doing the vast number that I'm doing, it is going to be open to only US. So you have to have a US address. I have had people that win from overseas that say, my son or daughter or my relative or whatever is in the US, so you can mail it to this US address and they will get it to me. And I will do that, but it has to be a US address because with the sheer number, I cannot keep going back and forth to the post office. This way I can stick a stamp on it and stick it in the mail. And literally when I get your information, when you contact me, I can stick it in the mail. So that's why. Moose, stop. He's sniffing some bags I have on the floor. So I'm spread out all over. We'll see how this goes. I do have winners from last week. There's a moose butt right there. That's all you can see. Oh, there he goes. So you'll see him wandering around because it'll take him a little bit. He just dropped him off, so it'll take him a little bit to settle down. So I do have winners from last week. So last week we had, or last time, not last week, Silver Creek Samplers. And this is, our winner is Stitching Grammy of 17. That's awesome. So contact me. I will put my email down below, or you can contact me on Messenger on Instagram. That's always a reliable way as well. Make sure you include your YouTube name and your mailing name, and then your address, and I will send out your chart. So congratulations. I also had Amazing Grace that I had stitched from Heartstring Samplery, and this is Christy T. Christy with a capital T. And the last one was two charts, which was the wreaths from Stitching with the Housewives. Carrie, K-A-R-I, I'm going to mess up your last name. I'm going to spell it. S-T-U-T-Z-M-A-N. And so sorry about that. Carrie, however you pronounce your name, get a hold of me. Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask y'all, and if you'll leave a comment down below, I have felt dies that you use in a die cutting machine that cuts out felt, and they're stitching dies. So you actually stitch them and create different things. If that is something you would like to see in a Flosstube, leave me a comment, or would you like to see it in a separate video? And then if you don't want to see it, let me know that too, because if there's not a need for it, I won't do a video. But if that is something felt, I have made trucks, I have made hearts, I have dies for eggs, I have dies for little cocoa cups. I have tons and tons of dies, and I can show you them and show you some creations that I made and give you some sources in which you could source them if you were interested as well. I'm not affiliated with any of those. I just love it. So if it's something that you're interested in, let me know. Okay, because I have so many giveaways, I'm going to do a little bit at a time so we're not overwhelmed. So I'm going to do just the first couple that I pick up. All right, so number one is gingerbread cookies from Stitching with the Housewives. I stitched this last Christmas. If you'd like to see it, go to my Instagram, Made by Michelle McGraw, and you can see my version of it. Put number one in your comment if you'd like that. Number two is Baby It's Cold Outside from Heartstring Samplery. That's number two. Number three is a unique chart. It is from Needle Love, and it has, let me show you on the back side, it has these gingerbread characters. I stitched them last year. If you would like to see them, go to my Instagram. There's always a picture on there. But you'll put number three down. It is an older chart. I got this on a resale site, so just know that it does show where it's an older chart, but still, all the charts are readable. Number four is Britter Cup Designs. This is called Britter Kitty Christmas Stocking. I used a version of this to do a finish last year. If you'd like to see it, check out my Instagram. And the real quick one is Pine Mountain Designs sent some charts for me to give away for y'all. I have more upcoming, but I have two of these charts. It is called Believe in Christmas from Pine Mountain. And if you want one of these charts, you're going to put number 5. I have 2 to give away. Just put number 5. I will draw 2 winners for that, okay? And thank you to Pine Mountain Lane. Some of these charts that are going to be in here are charts from my stash that I have stitched, and some of these are charts that people have sent in to give away. Some of them are duplicates I had that I haven't stitched yet, and they're all Christmas winter themed. I think there's one wintry one, but all of them are Christmas charts. That's the first 5. I'll do some more after every segment so that it's not so overwhelming. All right, finishes. I have 2 fully finishes. I'm working on a third. I didn't bring it over here. I'm halfway done. I'm trying to make a flat fold is what I think. And I have the front piece mounted. I was working on the back piece, but I have it laying because I use stitcher's tape, which is extremely sticky, which I love, because I can manipulate it a little bit better than liquid glue. And I don't make a mess, which is the big key with liquid glue. I'm if a little is good, a lot is great, and it's just a mess. So I didn't bring that in here because I'm halfway done. Hopefully I'll have it done next time and I'll show you, but the 2 that I have fully finished. So the first one is, I don't have the pattern up here with me. It is God Save the Queen from Annie B's Folk Art. And it is a bigger chart. I decided not to finish the chart on the fabric that I had showed it before. I finished the bee, the crown, and I ended up tearing out what I had done in the other because it was not going to fit in the linen with the honeycombs, and I just figured I wasn't going to do the whole chart if I couldn't have the linen showing. So I did save the bee. I love it. This is my finish. I'll go in closer. The linen is from Primitive Hair, and it's the one with the honeycomb on it. I don't know what it's called, but as you can see, it doesn't have any of that print on it, so it's just the middle section. I did save my scraps, so when I cut it out, I will be able to get another bee finish out of it. So I have 2 ribbons down here. I always, if I have a ribbon across the front, I generally sew it on. Some fabric back here, and then coordinating fabric in the back. There's my little tag. It did not have the year, so I wrote the year on it. I do have some tags that don't have the year, and I need to use them up. So, and then I just used some ribbon and laid it around there. So I really liked how this turned out. It's very pretty. It is coordinating fabric to the bee finishes that I did last year. I still have more of that fat quarter pack, so it matches nicely with my stuff that I did last year. Okay, the next one is, and I didn't bring the chart in here, I think it's chicken and pig from Work Basket. So it's an older chart, and I finished it as a stand-up. Now, I'm not 100% sure that I'm done, that I might put some trim on it, I might not. But there is my little chicken. It's a Quaker chicken, and it is a stand-up. This is the coordinating fabric on the back, which is just some farm fabric. Same on the bottom. And that is my stand-up. So that will go in my farm display. Whoops, just tipped over. That I have in the summertime. I have some farm stuff up now, but not a lot. When I take down an All-Americana, all my farm stuff is gonna go up. So I'm kind of saving that for like a refresh midsummer. So that was one of my finishes. Okay, let's do some more giveaways. We're gonna go fast. This is Winter ABCs from Little House Needlework. That's number 6. I stitched this into a banner. If you'd like to see it, go to my Instagram, or it is in previous Flosstubes as well if you've not seen those. Okay, number 7 is to And All a Good Night from Stitching with the Housewives. Number 8 are 2 charts. They're both from Little House Needleworks. This one is Pinewood Farm. It does not have a cover to a plastic sheet on it, but the chart's there and it's all good. And then this one is Little House Needleworks Town Church from Hometown Holidays. I stitched this last year and finished it. If you'd like to see that, you can go to my Instagram as well. Those 2 charts are going together. You're gonna put number 8 there. We have number 9, Christmas Tree from Stitches Through Time. I did this last year. If you'd like to see it, it's in my Flosstubes or my Instagram. This is Goodwill Towards Men from Imagining, number 10. Number 11 is Welcome Christmas from Drawn Thread. Oops, bad glare. Number 12 is 3 charts. Let me move my sticky note. These are from Cross Stitch Wonders. This is Deco Tree number 1, Deco Tree number 2, and Deco Tree number 3. So they're all slightly different. You get all 3 charts, put number 12 there. Those would be super cute as like the stand-up trees, or you could even make them as like 3D trees. That would be super cute. All right, let's go into my whips. Or my finishes. That would be next, right? Finishes. Okay, my first one that I'm going to show is from Cherry Hill Stitchery. Now, Cherry Hill had reached out to me and offered me a chart to stitch. I chose a fall chart because that's what I was stitching. And I chose, I loved Autumn Acres. So she gifted me Autumn Acres. There is a code. If you are interested in this chart or any chart that Cherry Hill Stitchery has, you're going to use Michelle 10. And that gets you 10% off on her Etsy store. And it's Cherry Hill Stitchery. She has some gorgeous charts. I did Barnyard Stack, Autumn Barnyard Stack last year. Loved it. It was gorgeous. I did it on a gingham fabric. I loved it. This one, I stitched it on a little different fabric. 28 count, Picture This Plus Heather. I think it's heathered, but it's either heather or heathered. I love it. I did pick my own colors, but I kept it in the theme of her colors. So I used just colors from my stash, variegated colors. It is charted in mostly DMC, and then there's 4 Weeks Dye Works and 1 Classic Color Works. I just used what I had in stash. I love this. I really, really love this. This is so pretty. I thought it was perfect on this fabric. The fabric is way prettier in person than it's showing up on camera. It's so pretty. But I love the big pumpkin, the basket. I loved the corn. I love the bird. It's just perfect, really perfect. So this was a great one. I have an idea to finish this one. I'm not sure if it's going to fit yet. I'll show you. I have an easel that I picked up at Tractor Supply. It was on their 25% off. So this was $15.99 and it was 25% off. But this is the easel. I love this. Now, I'm not 100% sure it's going to fit on here yet. I won't know until I kind of work with it. I haven't even measured it, but when I saw it, I thought of Automakers because I loved the color of this easel. I'm going to see if it'll work. If it not, I will save it for another project. Moose, leave her alone. He's after the cat. He loves the cat, but the cat doesn't really love him. He plays a little rough for her. Okay, so one more time, that's Automakers. Oh my goodness. And I love this, the birds. The birds are the bats. I think they're birds, but I love it. Love it. I so enjoyed working on that. Here is the pattern. Once again, this is available in her Etsy store as a PDF. So, and if you're interested in that or any other ones, Michelle 10 will get you 10% off her Etsy store. So good way to check out her store and get a little discount. I can't wait to fully finish that. Okay. The next finish that I have is from Little Stitcher. This is the Little Stitcher. This is the Little Horror Series Jack the Ripper. Now, this is a Halloween chart to me. This is why I picked it. I wanted a Halloween chart. This was a reward for doing fall charts. So this year, my goal was to stitch more just fall because I have so much Halloween. And then when Halloween's done, I end up not having that much out. So I wanted to do just fall charts. So when I did 3 fall charts, finished them, I rewarded myself. This was one that I picked up. I think it came out right after I was done stitching fall last year, or I didn't get to it. I'm not sure, but I love it. Love it. So this is stitched on 18 count vintage country mocha with the called floor floss. And I just love him. He just has that creepy horror vibe. If you know any true crime, they actually don't know who Jack the Ripper is. They have theories, but they don't know 100%. So I liked all the details in this one. That will go with my Michael Myers chart. So I do have some really cutesy Halloween, such as Frosted Pumpkin, but then I have another side that likes the kind of crazy Halloween ones, I guess. I really wanted to stitch that this year. Okay, my next finish is from Finally a Farm Girl, and this is Scarecrow Jack. Let me get a copy of the chart. So this is Scarecrow Jack. He is super cute with his chicken coop. I just loved it. Now, I did make a couple modifications, and that's only because I was trying to make it a little smaller. So my thought was when I started stitching this, I was going to stitch it on like 20 count fabric. And the fabric that I chose, I started stitching and I didn't like it. And then I went and picked another fabric and I wasn't crazy about it. And the fabric that I really liked was 14 count, which was bigger than what I really wanted to do. But with that said, one, I wanted to use the fabric, liked the fabric. It was the perfect color. It just gave me that fall vibes. And I wanted to use something from Stash. So it was going to be bigger than I wanted it to be. So with that in mind, what I did was I left the owl off. I shortened the coop some. I did not stitch on the basket. It says fall. I didn't stitch that. I just made my basket plain since there was no other wording anywhere. I just left it plain since I took out the word coop on the chicken coop. So with those changes, it was a little smaller. I just added in some more leaves up here to kind of even it out. I did pick my own colors from this from Stash. I kept the basic colors, like color theme that Chrissy had charted it, because it's a great chart. I just chose what I had from Stash. So here is my finish. Whoops, and it is falling down. Maybe I should hold it on there. Okay, so this is, and this is not showing up. It actually is looking like it's a cream, maybe. This is 14 count loom spun natural. Now I've had this fabric for a really long time, and it was just the perfect fabric for this. All the colors showed up on it. I really, really liked it. So the other change I did, I forgot, I made a white pumpkin. I really love white pumpkins, and so I did a white pumpkin in there. So those were the only changes that I did. I shortened the coop. I didn't put the fall on the basket because once again, I had taken the word off the coop and I just thought I would leave the words off altogether. And then I changed the pumpkin to white. So that's my finish. It is adorable. I cannot wait to fully finish this one and have this up this fall. This is a great pattern. If you have not checked out Finally a Farm Girl on Etsy, she has some wonderful patterns and she continues to have some wonderful patterns. I don't know, these ideas must have just been floating around in her head for a long time because she is hitting it out of the park. So, all right, those are, nope, I have one more fully finished. I did not iron this one. I have Fall on the Farm from Little House Needleworks, the first one, the house. And I have fully finished, or I have finished this, the stitching. Do I have my card? Yes. I am stitching this on 14 count raw linen Aida. So once again, it's the perfect color for this series. That's a good indication of the color. I really liked it. I really love the series. So that's the first one. I am working on the second one, and I'll show you that when I get to whips. So that's all my finishes. Let's do some more giveaways. We'll go fast. Okay, this is older charts. You can only get these, I don't think they're available anywhere. Christmas plate collection, there's 2 charts. We have one, which is the candle by the note, and the other one is Flower of Christmas. So those 2 will go together. If you're interested in that, put number 13. Number 14 is The Night Before Christmas with the Joan Elliott Designs. Number 14. Number 15 is from Homespun Elegance, Merry Noel Sampler Santa. Put number 15. All right, more whips. What am I working on? I am working on Little House, Fall on the Farm. Which one is this called? No Crows Allowed. And here is my start. Oops, let me put something behind it so you can see it. I did not take it out of the hoop because the whole design is in the hoop. I don't have much progress. There's the progress. I worked on this when we went to Florida and I was in the truck with my husband. So did I tell you all that? I've restarted this video. So during this time, we went to Florida to go pick up pieces of equipment. And I used that time in the truck to work on stuff. So that's what I was stitching. Okay, the next one is an ongoing whip that I've had. I haven't gotten tons of work on this. this piece is getting harder now to work on the go. So I worked on it a little bit one day in the afternoon. Okay, I have my whip. Now let me get the chart so you can see what the finish looks like. Okay, this is Happy Birthday Song from Lion Cross Stitch. Lion Cross Stitch. And it's the little happy birthday song. Super cute. This is my progress. Now, I have the top row mostly done. I have one more element to put on there. So I've put the little add-on, like the little butterfly, the little bird. I think there's another heart somewhere. I've added a little more. This is slow going. This is a lot of back stitching. So it's not slow going. It's slow going because I'm not working on it, if that makes sense. So I need to spend a good, probably afternoon, and I would have that done. I don't have that much more, and it's back stitch, so it goes really quick. Those I'm working on for the dough bowl on my kitchen table. The idea is that when somebody has a birthday, I will put those in the dough bowl, and we'll celebrate their birthday, and I'm gonna do their name as well. Okay, my next whip is my ongoing farmer's market from, let me get my picture out, Told in a Garden. There it is, Farmer's Market. And I finished this booth right here. So I started coming down here to work on the baskets, and then I'm gonna move over here to this next booth. So I finished the booth and started on a basket. Let me show you my progress. Okay, you can't see the top. Let me get this out of my way. You can't see the top word that says farmers because it's in my hoop. Oh, there's a string. Good gracious, Michelle, I'm all over the place. Let me put this down here so it's not draping. Okay, so that's the first little booth that the guy's selling his vegetables, and the mom and little girl are there shopping. And then I'm gonna do the baskets, and then I will move over. So this is a stitch along with Vanna Pfeiffer. I know so many people that are jumping in. We are using the hashtag Told in the Garden or Told in a Garden. So you can use either, and you put Sal at the end of it. I will put both of those hashtags in the comments so that you can look them up on Instagram. You can stitch any of those charts. Join us. They're great charts. And there's no end date. So if you haven't started one and you want to start one, start one. Join us. I love to see everybody's progress on everything. Okay. My final whip is, yes, that's final whip, is Autumn Bell Pull from Tiny Modernist. Now, I've had this chart for a while, and when I go through my fall basket, I wanted a new start, and I was looking for something to do. I always pull charts and put them in my basket. I have a Christmas basket in there, ready to go. Often when I put charts in there, I think, oh, this is a chart I'm definitely going to do. I'm going to do this chart. And then it always makes me giggle that it's not the chart that I end up stitching. Because when I get done with one chart, like I get done with one stitch, I go back to my basket, I look in that basket, and I say, okay, what one do I want to do now? And sometimes I feel like doing the chart that I thought about doing, and sometimes I don't. And this one was kind of a surprise, but I really liked the colors. I have a spot on the side of my cabinet in my kitchen, and I put a bell pull up there seasonally. I've only done two. I've done Winter ABCs and Gnome House from Bent Creek. Gnome House is up there right now. So I think that's the Amazon people. So great. Now the dogs are all going to bark. So I have Lizzie Kate Autumn Rules, and I don't have anything afterwards after that. So what I thought about doing is I would have a fall chart. So that's what I did. I did a fall chart, a fall bell pull that I could have up after Halloween. So this is my start. I kept the the colors in the same theory, I just picked variegated ones. I did brighten up my pink and I changed the greens. So this is my start. So I am, let's see, right here on the chart. So I still have a lot more to go, but it's going pretty quick. I love the colors. I think it's super fun. But as you can see, I have more fabric. I am stitching this on 25 count Be Stitch Me Ice Queen. So I am really enjoying that. When I get done with that, because I'm stitching fall to the end of the year, or to the end of the month, I'm sorry, I am going to go to my whip pile. I have several whips in the back that are fall, and I'm going to pick a fall whip, and I'm going to work on that. So that's going to be my last new start for fall. I'm going to pull out something from last year and work on it and finish out the month doing that. So, all right, let's do some more giveaways before I go into haul and some stash and stuff. So we have North Pole Welcome from Tempting Tangles. Super cute. That is number 16. Oh, whoops, I got my numbers wrong. I have 2 16s, so we'll put this at the end. We have Foxwood Crossing First Noel. That's 17. You can do this one as the sleds or not as a sled. So that's 17. Number 18 is Little House Needleworks Bethlehem. I have this in my stash. I have 2 copies. Somebody might have sent one in, so that might be where some of this is coming from. So I have that in my stash. I'd really like to do that. This is number 19. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but it's a winter chart, and if you would like it, it's really cute, but it's number 19. Number 20 is from Black Lane Designs Snow Day. Number 20. Number 21 is Count Your Blessings, Baby It's Cold Outside. Number 22 is Snowman Makes a Friend from Hand Blessings. That's really cute. Number 23 is 3 charts. This is number 1, 2, and 3 from Shannon Christine. These are Gingerbread House. So we have number 1. No, that's number 2. Number 1. And number 3. So you'll get all 3 charts. Just put the number 23 down. Let's keep going. I'm going to get these done with. Number 24 is Little House Needleworks Main Street Station from Hometown Holidays. Number 25 is Tiny Modernist Chalkboard Christmas Greetings. Number 25. Number 26 is Mill Hill Holiday Alphabet. And you get the alphabet, and then they show you different ways that you can do letters. It's real words and stuff. It's really cute. So you'll put number 26 down. Number 27, Count Your Blessings, Warm Hometown. That's number 27. Number 28 is from October House, Love and Joy. Number 28. 29 is Modern Folk Embroidery, Christmastown Holiday Sampler. Number 30 is By the Bay Needle Art, Santa at the Seashore, and I have done the Santa with a seahorse as an ornament for my nephew. If you'd like to see that, you can go to Instagram, but that's the full chart. I only did partial. This is number 30. 31 is an old chart. It is And Miles to Go Before I Sleep. This is number 31 from Leisure Art. This was from a stash unload or somebody sent it in. It does have some, there's like a little tear right here, but the chart itself is totally readable and there's nothing wrong with it. Number 32 is 2 charts from Angel Stitching, and this is Winter and Winter 2. They are super cute little minis. So you're going to put number 32 down there for both of those charts. Number 33 is 2 charts. This is some that were giveaways from JBW Designs. She sent some charts in here, and I wanted to save some of these for this Christmas giveaway. So this is 2 charts. You're going to put down number 33. This is Be Merry and Christmas Tree Collection 8. So that's 2 charts. It's actually 5 patterns in there. So that's kind of cool. Number 33 for those. And thank you to JBW Designs. I'll show you the one that I'm going to give away at the end. I have to change the number. And everybody loved it and was ordering it. And she sent me some thank you charts. And so I've been holding them. Couldn't wait to do this giveaway for them. This is Heart and Hand. We won We Santa 2015. This is number 33. Do I have 2 33s? I do have 2 33s, okay? Scratch that. This is not number 33. I'll do it at the end. This, or 33. This is 34, okay? So 33 are the 2 charts from JBW. Number 34 is Heart and Hand Winter Tiny Trimmings. All of those. That's 34. Number 35 is Farmhouse Christmas Grandpa's Pickup. Number 35. Number 36 is Satsuma Street's Christmas Cat. That's 36. 37 is 4 charts. Same as before, these are deco trees, and you get 4 of them. So that is number 37. Number 38 is Reindeer Giggly Giggles, and from the trilogy. This is 38. Helen D, I think, no, she might have done the penguins. I'm not sure, but she has a cute finish for these. Okay, that was 38. So 39 will be Heart and Hand, We Won Santa, number 39. And this was the one I was going to do earlier. French Country Snowman from JBW Designs. I stitched this one. I did it as a stand-up. It's adorable. If you want to see it, you can see it on my Instagram or go on my previous Flosstubes and you'll see. It's adorable. This is going to be number 40. So if you're interested in any of those charts, just put the number down and I will draw winners next time. Once again, just the US. Okay, I have some stash and I want to first go over a store that I think all of us know about Primrose Cottage Designs patterns. They are fantastic. What I didn't realize is that Primrose Cottage has tons of stuff on their Etsy store. Tons. So I placed an order, and maybe this would be interesting to some of y'all for finishing. We'll see. So what I really like is they carry some fabric bundles. This is from Moda, but the colors match some of their charts. So I love this one. This one is Hello Sunshine. Love that. It's cheerful. Bought a fat quarter bundle. I really loved this Santa fabric, so I bought it. I got the Gingham bundle, which is all different ones. Java Girl. She shows some finishes with this gingham bundle that she uses on her finish. I had purchased it as well. I didn't realize when she showed it, I was like, that looks familiar. Yep, I had bought it. So I bought that one. And this is the best. This is Lindsay's Bee bundle. Bee bundle. Do you see those colors? They match all of their bee charts that they've had this year that everybody is stitching. I started the banner one, love it. I have all of the charts in that bag. I didn't get to finish it this season, so it's in my whip pile. For next year, I will pull that back out and work on that banner. This is some great finishing fabric that will match. What I love so much about those bee patterns were the colors. So I had to get the fabric. Okay. They also carry some trims that I bought. And this is like a, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of like a little fringe trim. I thought it was super cute. Now, I bought all this. I shouldn't say that. It would sound better if they said they gifted me it, wouldn't it? But no, this is how I shop. We'll just move on. Let's leave that alone. I bought some ball tip needles because they had them. I was already paying for shipping, and ball tip needles are my favorite needles. Now, I had a needle last night. I don't think you can see it. It was a ball tip needle and it cut my thumb. I think I had worn that needle out so much that the ball tip got like a sharp spot in it and I had to throw it away. That's the first ball. No, I've thrown another ball tip because it had a burr up in the eye of it. But I love ball tip needles, so I picked up some more. I also got this really cute needle minder on Primrose Cottage. All right. Now, this is the part I was most excited. I loved the fabric. If nothing else, go see if she still has the bee fabric if you're doing those bee finishes, because this is awesome. If nothing else. And the gingham. You need the gingham too. See how I shop? It's bad. What I didn't realize is they also carry a variety of buttons. Lots and lots of buttons. And I bought a bunch of them for finishing. So these are all going towards finishing. But I didn't know they had all these. Like, these are fantastic. Some little stars. Some little black and white flowers. Here's just some great ones that are little red, white, and blue. Here's some really great, they're just little brown ones, but these are great to put on your stitching as you're stitching it, if you have something that you want to put on there. I also got those in a red and a pink. Some purple and purple flowers. Some other buttons. Some bat buttons. I think you can, oh, that's worse. I think you can see them there. This button container was really cute that had different colors in it and different sizes. I really liked that. Some heart buttons. Oh, carrot buttons. Like, who doesn't need carrot buttons, right? Some more of those tiny buttons in blue. And I got them in white. Sorry. Let's see. These stars were really cute too. I liked those. Snowman buttons. Some little leaf buttons. I got those little buttons in black too. And some gingerbread buttons. Some more Halloween buttons. And some more of those tiny buttons, but in Halloween colors. So I was amazed. I didn't realize they carried all this. Great resource. Primrose Cottage on Etsy. I also got some True Grips, which you can put on the back of your rulers. I have a couple rulers that don't have grips on them. I like the size of the rulers. I do not like that they slip so much. So I bought these. I know there's some other things that you can put on the back of your rulers, but I've had good luck with True Grip rulers. So I bought the little add-ons that you could add. And that's my number one problem with cutting fabric is my ruler's moving. So I try very hard not, to keep it straight and all that. And so these do help. All right. So I did get some charts in, and I'm going to show you those. First, I will show you Fat Quarter Shop. Yes, I got the ribbon bundle from Stitching with the Housewives. So, got the whole bundle in for finishing. I also ordered some more of their bags. Now, this bag, I did not realize, I didn't read. It's really, really big. But if I have a bigger project, this is really good because it gives you plenty of room. Especially if you have a lot of floss. If I have a lot of floss, I like to put it in a little smaller pouch and then put that pouch in a bag too with the project. So that gives me room. These two bags are a little more reasonable, but still good size bags. And I really like their bags. They're netting bags. They're nice. So I ordered those. Okay, this Hilltop Cross Stitch Club. This is from Pine Mountain Designs, and you can't get the club anymore because the stand is out of stock. They can't get it. I think you could order just the chart, which would be super easy to do your own finish on this, even using to get another stand, super easy. This one, July. I'm so upset that I'm done stitching July because he's so cute. These are going on my must-have stitch next year. All of these. The whole set has been a must stitch for me. He is definitely getting stitched next year. Definitely getting. And the club comes with all the finishing stuff. But I would grab the chart alone because he's adorable. He's adorable. I love him. Okay, Hello Moose again. I got some more magazine charts off of Stash Unloading. And thank you, Rachel. Rachel sent in some charts for me to share with y'all, some things. I will be having those coming up. So this is a chart that I've never seen before, and I thought it was super cute. It is Happy Scarecrow. Look how cute that is to make. So I bought that. And then here's another Christmas stocking, but it was like a sportsman one, and I didn't have that, so I got that. So I also got this one. This was a different seller, but it was Starry Witch from Dames of the Needle. Super cute. I think this is out in a chart form, but I got it in the magazine form. Okay, some of the charts that I had bought are Pumpkin Flower Sampler from Bent Creek. And then Hands On Designs Witch Pantry. He got a toy. I think those are so cute. I like the jar with the arms. That's my favorite one. And then this one is Bent Creek Hip Hop. I think I got this off of Stash Unload. I think. No, now that I'm looking at it, it's sealed. So not Stash Unload, I don't think. Maybe this was in my Primrose. She had a couple charts. And this is Sampling of Spring from Little Stitch Girl. So super, super cute. Okay, that is all that I have on my table that I'm now jiggling. I'm so sorry. And Moose is chewing on his bone right beside me. Isn't that fun? I am going to continue to stitch my Autumn Bell Pull. When I get done with Autumn Bell Pull, I don't know how long it will take. I'm going to pull out some fall, Halloween, whatever I have in the back, whips from last year and see if I can at least finish one of them. We'll see. I don't know that I'm going to get tons and tons of progress because we are in the middle of June. So maybe a week I could get on a project and maybe finish one of them. I might go through and see which one I think I could finish and maybe pick that one. Then I'm going to start stitching Christmas in July. My goals this year for Christmas stitching is to do my kids' ornaments, my niece and nephew's ornament. I will also be doing ornaments for my Christmas tree. I will be stitching more on the Hometown Holiday series. I will be stitching more in my nativity pattern that I've been doing. I did 3 pieces last year. I would like to do some of the animals this year, at least get some of the animals done. I think that would be fun to put the animals in there as well this year. So we'll see. He's so loud. So that's kind of my plan for Christmas stitching. I have decided that I really want to get more ornaments on my tree and for my kids, and I'm going to be focusing on that. And moving, trying to get more of my nativity and my hometown holidays series, because those are 2 that I'm going to continue to do. So I have some other patterns that I really want to do, weeded in there. It'll be whatever floats my boat. I think I have 1 ornament pattern picked out for my oldest. That's the only one I have picked out for so far. So it's going to be kind of a mixture this year of just what I feel like stitching. I have tons and tons of Mill Hill Santas I would like to stitch. I'm trying to decide. I was going back and forth about whether I would stitch them on the perforated paper. I'm not a huge perforated paper fan. I've done the perforated paper. I don't like holding it. I don't like that my needle falls through it. So I don't know that I want to do all the Santas on that. So I might just convert those to fabric. I don't know. We'll see. But I would love more Santas on my tree. So I'm going to be working on that in July. I'm very excited to go back to stitching Christmas. But I am going to be sad to see some of my other ones that I wanted to stitch for this fall, but I didn't get to. I did get several big projects like Scarecrow Jack was a bigger finish. Autumn Acres from Cherry Hill Stitchery was a bigger finish. I also finished Maple Lane from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And those are all just fall pieces. So I can put them out when I put out my fall and they can last all the way through Thanksgiving. So those were some really good pieces for me to stitch this year. So I was glad I got those done. So that's the plan. Hopefully it won't take me as long to get back to Flosstube. It's going into summer. Well, we are in summer. It's 100 degrees, it's hot, it's humid. So it's busy time for us. Busier, I guess, because you don't get as many rain days. You don't get all that. Which we're still busy during rain, but we're just busy. Lighter hours means we work later, but I'm still stitching, and I still will pop back in and show you stuff. And I can't wait to do the winners for all the giveaways. And so if anybody wants to join in stitching in July, Christmas in July, feel free to. I don't think there's an official hashtag that I know of. I think Fat Quarter Shop does one, so I might use their hashtag so I can see other people stitching in July. So I'll have to see what they're using, but that is it. That's Flosstube under an hour, and I had tons of stuff to show. So hopefully I'll be back with more finishes next time. I will continue to work on the piece that I'm trying to work on, and I can get more progress on it. So take care and happy stitching.